This is the last session that in which we'll discuss or we'll practice on chapter Understanding Quadrilaterals. From next week, we'll begin with some new chapter. Now, today's session is very important as because you have already seen the format of the syllabus that from some of the chapters will testing you on MCQs or fill in the blanks or some very short questions will be tested. So this part of understanding quadrilateral is very important for those sections, that is especially MCQs and for very short questions. Okay, so and this entire two sums is related to the properties of the quadrilaterals. So in other way, it is very important for this class and for your higher classes also. So let's see, let's try to answer the first question. Explain how square is a quadrilateral. Now before that, we need to see that what is a square. Square is a shape which carries all the sides are equal, isn't it? All the angles measures what? 90 degree, isn't it? And opposite sides, all the sides are equal, opposite sides are parallel. Fine, so this is all about square. Now they have asked, explain how square is a quadrilateral. Why we say square is a quadrilateral? As it carries four sides. As simple as this. Okay. Why square is a quadrilateral? Square is a quadrilateral because it carries four sides. Okay. Now we know that quadrilaterals are of many types: square, rectangle, trapezium, parallelogram. Why they are called a quadrilateral? Because they all carries four sides. Now, why square is a parallelogram? Why square is also a parallelogram? Because the opposite sides are parallel and equal to each other. So you will say as opposite sides are parallel and equal. So we can say square is a parallelogram. Now why square is a rhombus? Now there is one common property which square and rhombus shares. You know what? Square and rhombus, in square and rhombus, all the sides are equal. So why square is a rhombus? You will say as all the sides have equal length. Okay, equal length. So this is the answer. Now why square is a rectangle? Now you can, if you remember rectangle carefully, and after that if you really see square, you will find that in rectangle and in square all the angle measures 90 degree, and because they share this property, so we can say that square is a rectangle. So square as all angle measures 90 degree. So that is the reason a square is also a rectangle. I hope you have understood. These sums are very important. Okay, now let's check out question number 2. It is also very important, students. Now it will just recapitulate all the properties whatever you have studied in this chapter. Some properties are very important properties of the quadrilateral. That is the reason I have selected these two sums. Now question number 2, name the quadrilaterals whose diagonals. Now we'll talk about diagonals. Now there is lots of confusion on the diagonals, which figure carries whatever. So many questions are related to the diagonals. So name the quadrilaterals whose diagonals bisect each other. So what is the meaning of this part? Suppose this is a quadrilateral, four side. Now these are the diagonal, students. These are the diagonals. How many diagonals we can draw in quadrilaterals? 2. 1, 2, which joins the opposite vertex. Now the question is that name the quadrilaterals. You have to name all those quadrilaterals whose diagonals bisect each other. Bisect means divides equally. Okay, suppose this is 6 centimeter, so it will be 3, 3, and suppose it is 8 centimeter, it will be 4, 4. So in how many quadrilaterals you have seen that the diagonals bisect each other? Okay, so these properties you will find the properties in the quadrilateral. Say number 1, parallelogram. This is the short form of writing parallelogram. Number 2, you will find this property in rhombus also. In rhombus also you will find that the diagonals bisect each other. Number 3, square, definitely. And finally there is another quadrilateral which shares the same property, that is rectangle. So these are the 4 quadrilaterals in which you will find that the diagonals bisect each other. Okay, now let's see the second question of question number 2. So name the quadrilaterals whose diagonals are equal. The diagonals are equal in length. If this is 6, then this will be also 6. If this is 8, then this is also 8. So in which quadrilateral you find this property? Okay, it is there are only 2 quadrilaterals are there. The first is rectangle and number 2 is square. So these 2 quadrilaterals only share this property in which you will find that the diagonals are equal in length. If this is 6, then this will be also 6. If this is 4, then this will be also 4. So these are so in rectangle and square, the diagonals are equal and they also bisect each other. Okay, so see, these are some of the things, very important properties that you have to remember for your higher classes. Now, the last question that we are going to answer today is that name the quadrilaterals whose diagonals are perpendicular bisector of each other. What is the meaning of perpendicular bisector? Perpendicular bisector means it bisects also and forms a 90 degree also. Both the characters. That means they are bisecting also and forming 90 degree here also. Fine. They are bisecting also. I hope you know what is the meaning of bisect. Means dividing into 2 equal half. Okay, so the diagonals will bisect each other also and they will form 90 degree also. So which are the quadrilaterals which shares this property? Only two quadrilaterals shares this property. That is, one is square and number 2 is rhombus. Remember this, all property students. You see the square, in square so many properties are there. Square diagonals bisect also. In square the diagonals are equal also. In square the diagonals intersect or forms a 90 degree. The point where the diagonals intersect, they form 90 degree also. So square shares all the property. Okay, so square is a very, very special quadrilateral. Okay, so please go through these 2 sums very, very minutely. This will give you entire knowledge of a property of the quadrilaterals that you have studied in this chapter. Okay, so this is the last session of the revision of regarding division, I'm saying, of chapter Understanding Quadrilaterals. From next week I will come up with one more new chapter. Okay, so take care and thank you very much.